Hi guys, it's Jason from 10Touch here, and I'm starting a series of new tutorials of how to use Grafio. And we've already had something like 500,000 downloads on the App Store, and I'm so very happy that we finally reached a moment in which we can show you practically how to do it. So now I'm using this reflector application, and I'm just going to show you how to make a very simple picture, a very simple diagram on Grafio. Grafio is basically a diagram tool, but you can do every kind of illustration on it. So first we start from this manager window, and there you can see all of our already done and finished diagrams or illustrations. So I start with the plus button, and I can type my new name of my new diagram. So it's the 3 circles of Grafio. Okay, done. And then I press the create new button. If I want, I can import from the iTunes. I can import from the Dropbox. I can import from box.com, but now I'm starting from a new, create new. I already did put a name to this file, and then I press the create new. So this is my canvas, as you can see. I can pinch zoom in, or pinch zoom out. Okay. If I press the small arrow at the bottom, you can see it at the bottom of the screen, I can have my options menu, and this is a very important menu that we'll be using when editing. If I want to make up a design, I will be using this menu. So this is my first circle, right? I can draw it, simple gesture, and the auto shape recognition algorithm just gets it. Okay, he's trying to make a circle. If I don't like what I drew, I just press the X button. It's delete. Okay, delete. And then again, just have a look at the lower left part of the screen. There is this icon of a pencil, and this pencil means I'm in a drawing mode. So when I'm in a drawing mode, I can draw shapes like a circular shape. I can draw a square shape, okay, or this is a rectangle. On double tapping, I can have the anchor editing mode, and I can make from a rectangle, I can now make something like a square. But if I want to make a perfect square, I just delete the rectangle, I zoom, and then I try to stick to a more proportional figure. And yeah, there it goes. If I want to scale up my square or my figure, I just press on the center of the shape, and I just pinch zoom. That's it. On pinching, I can practically scale it up. So there we go. We have a circle, we have a square, then we can pan, and I can draw a triangle. It can be a perfect shape, or it can be some other type of triangle. Yeah, just be careful on the quickness of what you do. Okay, and then again, I can increase and I can decrease in size. This is called scaling, scale up, scale down. Okay, now I'll be deleting the square and the triangle, and I'll be back to my circular shape. So as we said, we are going to make 3 circles. So what I'm doing now is I have already my first circle. Now I can do my second circle. Like I'm tapping on the canvas, and then I deselect the first circle, and then I draw another circle. Then I draw another circle, and now we've got an ellipse. Okay, these are my 3 circles. If I want to make them one and the same size, I have to scale up and down. But this is the harder part. What I can do is just I delete them, and I use the duplicate button. The duplicate button you can see on the selection, there is this button that is now selected. It is to the right left part of the figure. When I press, we've got a second and a third. Okay, and then you can see our beautiful alignment tool that is now into our latest version. And you see, when I'm sliding, I'm keeping actually the proportions and I'm keeping the alignment. So these are my first 3 circles. These are the 3 circles of my diagram. This is a very simple diagram. Okay? And now I have to make some connections. I have the pencil button again. I'm into a drawing mode. And I start a line from the center of the first figure, first shape, to the center of the second, and from the center of the second to the center of the third. If I want, I can also make a line connecting the centers of the first and the third. Okay, and then I've got another shape. Okay, why do I need this? Because I can have a more complex connection. Okay, like for instance, if I double tap on the connection, I can make a special arc line like this. Okay, or I can even make some other type of connection using the options menu like this. Okay, or even like that. So for instance, I have a special process that I want to arrange in a special way, and I want to have, let's say, a two-way route, and I want to show that I have a special connection, and there you can reach from circle number 1 to circle number 2 and then reach number 3, but also I have something like a shortcut and I can get to number 3 without getting into number 2. So if I want to change the options, these are the 3 circles, a very simple diagram. I want to increase the text size, so I slide from the options menu and then I increase pressing on this button. There we go, we've got the larger text. Also I can press on the color palette and then just change the color. If 3 are selected, I will be changing the 3 of them, but I can also change them separately. Sure, that's so simple. Okay, now that's a stroke. I don't want that. Undo. Undo is to your left. Okay, so I'm pressing now again, not it. Okay, just you have to slide to your left to the text option, and when we are text, then okay, finally this is the green for 1, this is the orange for 2, and the 3 is okay to be a red text. Okay, that's it. So now if I want to change the filling of those, I can slide to the fill option and then just use, let's say, light green. I have an opacity option, so when I'm sliding I can just make it very transparent. Okay, and then if I want, I can change the stroke. I select all of those, I select the lines and I select the circles. So now I can increase the stroke to, let's say, 3 or 4. Okay, like this. And also now it's 8 points of the stroke, and I can also change to a lighter color or to a different color like yellow or red. It's good to be a good contrast color. Good. Basically darker colors are better for drawing strokes. It could be dark blue or it could be dark gray, whatever, it just works. So that's our first diagram. I'll switch back to black, and there you go. If you want to put a title, and then you just say a diagram of 3, you can just put the title, a diagram of 3. It's a very simple feature, but many of our good friends don't get it. You just tap with the pencil mode, drawing mode. You just tap on the canvas and you draw. Okay, it's simple. And then you just increase the text size. Whoops. Okay, there you go. I don't need the draw now. A diagram of 3. Okay, or like that. You can just increase the size of the text box, and you can even add some fill to your text shape. Okay, and there we go, we're ready. When we're done, we can export via email or save to camera raw. PNG, JPEG, okay, export, and it's saved into my photo gallery. That's it. Okay, that was our first tutorial, and thank you for staying with us. Please, if you don't have a copy of diagram tool called Grafio, our tool called Grafio, just visit bit.ly/getgrafio and visit the App Store link. There you can download it. If you don't want to invest and you're not sure still whether you have to have the Grafio, you just buy. No, you don't buy, you go to the light version, and then when you decide, you can download the full version. Thank you for staying with us, and thank you for helping us make a great tool out of Grafio. This was Jason, and I'm ready to talk to you again. Bye, guys.